Hillary from the original Jojoba company. I'm so happy to be here today to talk about our HobaCare Jojoba with you. I hope you have your sample and our brochure and that you're getting a chance to try us out. We're just delighted that you're doing the work you're doing, educating yourselves on how to better support those going through cancer or cancer recovery. So thank you again from all of us for learning about what you're learning and learning about our product as you go along. We hope we can be of help. When you're trying out your product, please remember that you can give us a call or email with any questions or feedback you might have. We'd love to hear from you. And we are a company that answers the phone on weekdays 9 to 5. So we hope to hear from you. So when you're trying your HobaCare sample, we always like to give the mantra of a little goes a long way. Just put that in your mind. A little goes a long way. We just recommend you start with a drop at a time on the back of your hand or your arm to really best understand that a very small amount of jojoba can beautifully sink into the skin instead of just laying on top of the skin. It really absorbs instead of leaving an oily surface. So if you really oversaturate the skin and just slather it on, of course, you might get that oily feeling, but it's not necessary. You can completely avoid that by just going slowly, whether it's on your skin or your client's skin, to kind of gauge how much it's needing. So jojoba is a single seed extract in its pure form, the way that we offer it. It is a liquid wax ester pressed from a seed. The jojoba seed grows on the desert shrub that I spoke about in the last video. It is pressed from a seed, not a nut, not a bean. So anybody with nut allergies, this is completely safe for as well. And jojoba is naturally non-allergenic as a whole. But just to point out, it is a seed extract. And we like to say extract. We generally don't say oil. It's fine to call it jojoba oil. You hear it out there all the time. But it's really just a mistaken term when you're using pure jojoba that hasn't been mixed with anything else. It is naturally a liquid wax ester, which is very different than an oil. Oils contain triglycerides naturally, which are perishable. They oxidize and break down over time, causing oils to expire or go rancid. Not disparaging oils, they're just a different type of product, and jojoba is unique to them. And it's important because jojoba is naturally the closest plant ingredient to the sebum in our sebaceous glands. So we have an illustration of this on our website, how it is molecularly almost identical in structure to our sebum. So take a look at that sometime. I can send the link as well. And so with jojoba being so similar to the moisture of our skin, it's when you apply it and massage it in, it's mimicking your skin's natural moisture. It's readily absorbed and your skin receives jojoba as something familiar instead of a foreign ingredient or formulation. Not that there aren't wonderful formulations out there, but when you're putting on jojoba, it's just mimicking its own moisture. So it's a pretty wonderful thing, and particularly for oncology clients whose skin might be just exhausted and irritated and sensitive, jojoba is something familiar. It is naturally anti-inflammatory, and it contains a rich amount of naturally occurring vitamin E, as well as fatty acids. So those are essential for balanced and protected skin, as I'm sure you know. Jojoba is uniquely compatible with all skin types. So, of course, for dry and sensitive skin, it's going to nourish, replenish, give back that similarity of sebum to the skin for vitality. But with oily skin, you would be surprised how well it works. You might think, oh, I'm not going to use this kind of oily product on oily skin, but it actually helps to clear out the pores, to help them breathe and unclog. And it, for lack of a more technical way to put it, it tells the skin, oh, stop overproducing oil. I'm okay. I'm moisturized. I don't have to keep churning out an overproduction of oil. So it's very safe to use on oily skin as well if you have a client with those issues. In terms of the oncology community, HobaCare really brings peace of mind. That's what we're hearing. When you need to reach for something that you know is going to be safe and soothing for your client that may have very sensitized skin, HobaCare is a great fit. It's as pure as it is versatile. So when we say pure, it is free of pesticides, herbicides, and fungicides, and always will be. We don't contain any parabens, petroleum, no fragrance, no synthetics or fillers, irritants, allergens. It really is just that extract from the jojoba seed that is so unique and so pure and a great fit for your client. In terms of versatility, it can be used in so many applications and settings, from home use, day or night, children, newborns, elderly, also in hospitals. We're chosen by several hospitals for use either in a medical setting or in their gift shop to take home. We're used in cancer care centers, spas, salons, and of course in retail spaces. So jojoba it covers it all with just one ingredient. In terms of being an esthetician, jojoba is wonderful in the massage portion of your facial. Just like for a body massage, using it on your face is just fantastic from what we hear and have experienced. It's not only for massage medium, it's also a fantastic makeup remover. It's very, very gentle around the eyes where you might have mascara or concealer. So applying that to a cotton pad or whatever you choose to use is a great way to remove your makeup or your client's makeup with jojoba, while at the same time moisturizing, because whether for your facial or for a recommendation for your client, jojoba is a great moisturizer as well. It's non-allergenic, as a reminder. It's non-comedogenic. So in that setting, in the world of aesthetics, you're not going to be causing any issues in that department. And if you happen to have a setting at your job where you want to have a retail space or offer your clients the product, it's often a really good fit because your client walks away from their session wondering how to maintain this nourished and silky feeling on their skin. And jojoba is a completely accessible thing for them to use at home. In terms of the massage therapy world, we hear so often from our customers in that field that they are so relieved and delighted that HobaCare washes out of their linens. So their natural fiber massage sheets, their cotton sheets, jojoba washes out in a hot wash, no problem. They don't leave any rancid odors or stains like so many massage oils tend to do. They've had a lot of history of sheets being ruined, and HobaCare just doesn't do that. So we are so grateful to hear it and be told that HobaCare lengthens the life of their sheets and saves them that cost of having to repurchase. Another piece of feedback we get from our LMT customers is how much less jojoba they use per session than they may another product. They learn that once the skin is saturated with the jojoba, they can work with it for a much longer time. Whether it's deep tissue massage, relaxation massage, sports massage, cupping, there's a whole world of modalities that we keep hearing HobaCare is a wonderful fit for. The professional just learns with a tiny bit of experimentation, whether in school or on their own, just how much to use for that particular modality they're engaging in at the time. So it really is versatile in that department. For the third cost saver, though, we've got the long life. We've got the sheets that it washes out of, and we've got less jojoba per session. The third cost saver is that it is completely shelf stable. So if you have products on your shelf that are perishable, very valuable, and they go rancid, you can't use it and you have to throw it out. With jojoba, if you take years to go through it for some reason, it's good as new. If you're not adding any other ingredients to it on your own, it's completely safe to just keep using as you need. because there's nothing in it to break down or oxidize. You can heat it again and again for hot stone massage or anything like that, or any type of heat treatment, which is also a benefit. So from LMTs, they not only love the feeling of it and the purity for their clients, but certainly we're told time and time again that it is a cost saver. So we hope you find the same if you decide to use it. And of course, the versatility continues just with your ability to recommend it to your client as a take-home moisturizer, that it is safe on any scars or for scar massage. It's wonderful as a scalp and hair conditioner. So whether your client has hair or not, it is going to be very soothing and nourishing for the scalp, as well as for very dried hair. If you're doing nail treatments, it can be very helpful on the cuticles as well. So wide variety of applications are possible with HobaCare. We always love to champion it as a standalone star. It really does do wonders as a minimalist choice for skincare. But of course, HobaCare actually does play well with others. So we also encourage you, if you love a certain lotion, gel, cream, what have you, and you just want to include HobaCare with it, that works perfectly. It combines safely and easily with anything else, and it will help whatever properties that particular product has draw even deeper into the skin. So if you're using a hydrating mist and you apply jojoba afterwards, it'll help draw that moisture into the skin. It's an ideal carrier for aromatherapy. So essential oils are what's the word I'm looking for? Well, jojoba is a fixative, excuse me. So it really holds the scent of pure essential oils as well, and will deliver their properties to the skin as well. If you're using arnica or CBD, jojoba is a great combination with that for pain relief and an anti-inflammatory and all of those good things. So keep that in mind. We don't say to just use jojoba and don't use anything else. You can. You might really enjoy doing that. Your client might really enjoy it, but certainly feel free to use with other products. So thank you for listening to me stumble through that. This is not my usual to make videos. Normally I'm on the phone talking to my customers very happily. So thank you for listening. Please keep educating us. As I pointed out in our first video, we've only grown through your communication with us. So use our sample, give us your feedback, good, bad, or indifferent. We want to know, and we want to know how we can make it better for you if it's at all possible for us. So give us a call, give us an email, and keep doing what you're doing, because as sad as it is to say, we all either have been or know or love somebody who's been through cancer, and it's just how it is. And we're so grateful that you're doing what you're doing and caring for those people. So thank you again, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.